Jivanmukti-pradam devam Kshama-purnam.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Thiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Thiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
Anandanubhavaswadam sarvaroganivarakam Vande Papa Vinashaktam Nithyanandaya Swagatam Nityamuktam Nirvikalpam Dhyanaloka Pradipakam Vande Shantamayam Bandham Nithyanandaya Swagatam Anandagandha Sancharam Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Vande Jnanalayam Natham Nithyanandaya Swagatam.
Question, dear Swamiji, I feel sometimes you are like my father, sometimes like a mother, sometimes friend. You are my ultimate security. But there are also times when I feel I can't have any hope of security from you. It seems my relation with you as father, mother, friend many times stands against my relation with you as my guru, who has to do whatever it takes to lead me to enlightenment and make me realize the ultimate. Is there a way to solve this conflict? Please understand, I am your father, mother, friend, beloved, and something more. I am father and mother of your possibility. I am father and mother of what will happen out of you. I am friend and beloved of your possibility. Please understand, I am not father and mother of you. I am father and mother of your possibility. I cannot reject your love. It is so beautiful, even though mixed with a lot of ignorance and innocence. When a cub brings grass to the lion, lion cannot eat the grass. It will be laughing inside, but it cannot reject the grass because it is mixed with the possibility of you. I am your father and mother. I cannot reject your love. Same way, I cannot accept it. If I accept your love, you will accept you as you are now, which is not the right thing. You will not look up and grow into your possibility. Understand? So I need to accept your love, but I need to constantly remind you, you need to become your possibility. I am beloved of your possibility, not you. Whenever you expand towards your possibility, you will always see me just taking you to my heart as a mother, father, friend, beloved, and more. Whenever you try to shrink me to your level, see, first of all, there is no you and me. Once you become Ashramite, there is only one thing. The relationship between you and me lives through you. If the relationship is flowering, you are joyful. If that relationship is shrinking, you are in pain. I tell you, there is no you actually. Of course, long before there is no me, I have disappeared. The moment you become Ashramite, you are also disappearing. So there is no you and me. Then what is living in you? The relationship between you and me is only living in you. If the relationship is flowering, you are happy. If it is not flowering, you are suffering. But there is no separate you. Whenever you raise to the level of your possibility, the relationship becomes very sweet and beautiful. Whenever you go down, shrink from your possibility, relationship becomes bitter. Understand that bitterness goes to your core. Whether my love or my anger goes to your core. A smile or staring goes to your core. My smile can make your very being flower, your root flower. When I stare, your very gut will shiver. Try your best to avoid, what is there? It's okay, it is usual. My staring will never be usual. My love will never be usual. It is alive, living. You might have had 10,000 hugs, but 10,001 hug will be new and fresh and alive. I might have stared at you 1 lakh times, but 1,00,001 staring will be fresh, alive and shivering, frightening. Understand, I have to do a job of neither rejecting you nor accepting you. Human being cannot do this job. Either he falls in love or hates. That's all. Here, I have to completely keep you in my heart and just cutting and doing the surgery. Removing the cancer. Removing the tumor. I cannot reject your love and I cannot accept it. Hot love always turns into anger. Your love is too hot. The hot feeling of security always turns as a deep insecurity. Means the hot fear. If I have all this, only then it is security. Security with legs always will become handicapped. Love which is hot will always become hatred. Love should have tremendous coolness like Ganga flowing. In some Puranas they say Ganga is one more wife of Shiva. No. Shiva made Sati into Ganga and keeping it. Sati is too hot. Dakshayani is too hot. He makes her like Ganga. Then you can always be Ardhangini, part of Shiva. Whether you are in a male body or female body, understand, once you are Ashramite, nothing else lives in you except the relationship between me and you. When that is flowering, you are flowering. When that is shrinking, you are shrinking. That's it. Because you don't have any other source. Not only you don't have any other source to enlighten you or entrain you, in the ashram you don't even have any other source to entertain you. For ashram it's literally I am the entertainment, entrainment, and enlightenment. Understand? Whenever you are feeling that I am your ultimate security, you are expanding. You are expanding to your possibility. Whenever you don't have the hope of security, be very clear, you are shrinking. You are saying, it seems my happy relation with you as my father, mother, friend, and beloved, of course, unwritten, many times stands against my relation with you as my guru, who has to do whatever it takes to lead me to enlightenment and make me realize the ultimate. This is one of the biggest problem happened in the modern day. Buddha never had this problem. Because even if Buddha is doing the surgery, you cannot run away and escape. Because the whole country follows Buddhism. Whole country is Buddha's followers. You cannot run away. Whole country is Sangha. But here, you always have a freedom. You always have a choice. So naturally, all my surgery, I will have to do very slowly. It's almost like I have to perform bypass surgery using a thread. Not even a knife. I have to take a thread and straighten it, then try to cut your heart. Oh, thread is bending. Come on. Once more straighten it and try to cut. Or I have to give you anesthesia. The whole job becomes difficult when you have a choice to say yes or no. Unfortunately, the whole country is not my Sangha. So, the moment you choose to say no to me, whole thing is over. Neither I can continue my surgery, nor you will be even interested in doing it. See, in Buddhism, for example, Buddha takes an ashramite and starts working on him. The whole country is in his way. Even this fellow runs away from the Sangha, somebody else will advise him somewhere. Hey, why are you wasting your life? Go back to him. Such a fortunate thing.
Just an hour's drive from Bangalore, Asia's fastest growing city, is a unique space of healing, meditation, and rejuvenation. Welcome to Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham. Experience soothing healing energies under the ancient wish-fulfilling banyan tree in the presence of divinity. Enjoy the unique anti-aging formula of the original Siddha Healing Spa with the 21-foot energized healing lingam and healing pool, the Vaidya Sarovar. Connect directly to God in the vibrant silence of Nithyanandeshwara temple. Savor the delicious sattvic food served free at all times. Best of all, get a glimpse of authentic spiritual life at the daily morning satsang, worship, yoga and meditation sessions with Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Rediscover yourself at Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, the ultimate spiritual lifestyle destination. Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, 97422-03311.
But from here, if you escape and run away, everybody will say, why did you go there first? I am working in Kali Yuga. That is why I am saying, my task is 1,000 times more difficult than Buddha, Shankara, anybody else. At those times, in their period, if they just convince one king, that's enough. But here, democracy, everybody is a king. My whole life I have to spend in inspiring and convincing every individual. Everybody is a king. Sometimes you are not a king even for your own life. Who is king of your life, you don't even know. Then what to do? Nothing can be done. That is why I am telling you, this is the main reason. Your relationship with me as a father, mother or friend or beloved, appears against the actions I need to do as a guru, looks little against the safe, secured feeling I am supposed to give you as your father, mother, and friend and beloved. Please understand, it is not actually against. Because you have the possibility to say no to me at any time, it looks like against. You have your own idea of father, mother, and friend, beloved. One more thing, human beings have become basically unstable. In those days, even the guru-disciple relationship, like Buddha and disciple, was so stable. Even if you run away from his sangha, somebody will advise you and put you back into his sangha. But nowadays, forget about guru-disciple relationship. Even father, mother, beloved relationship is not stable. If your father doesn't give you the packet money, you just walk out and do what you want. See, if you are leaving your parents for the next higher purpose, that is different totally. But I am saying even on ordinary social level, even small things makes you throw your father out, mother out, friend out, beloved out. That's why I say, nowadays no marriage exists. It's only boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, not husband and wife. Let's be together. Even when you do the Saptapadi, those days they used to take the vow, let us be together as long as the fire in the belly is alive. Means the Jadaragni, as long as you are alive. Now we will have to take the vow, let us be together as long as the fire in the heart is alive. Love or that feeling the other person is needed for your life. So even your relationships like a father, mother, beloved, everything is based on the calculations. Society basically lost its stability. Everything has become unstable. If I had to give you a literal visual example, Indian Airlines aircrafts, no, when it takes off, the top separately goes and bottom separately goes. There are still some bolt nuts by the divine grace keeping both together keeps you alive. No, the top will shake so much. Just like the unstable, all the parts have become loose, unstable. Same way human society also, I think after so many years, 60, 70,000 years, it has become unstable. All the nuts, screws, bolts, everything has become very loose. Now nothing, people are not having little patience to wait for the transformation into the other or themselves. Understand? Anger, guilt is nothing but you not waiting for the, not having the patience till the transformation in you happens. What is guilt? What is anger? You don't trust the transformation is possible in you. You don't have patience for the transformation to happen in you. Understand? Trusting, you can have transformation. Transformation will happen in you. Removes the guilt from you. Trusting, transformation can happen in the other person. Removes anger in you. Trusting, transformation can happen in other. Creates social relationships strong. Trusting, transformation can happen in you. Creates strong relationship between you and me. Understand? Trusting, transformation can happen in the other person, stabilizes your outer world relationships. Trusting, transformation can happen in you, stabilizes our relationship. Only when you lose the trust, the transformation cannot happen in you. Only when you lose the passions, you break our relationship. Trusting the transformation in others creates stable outer world relationship. Trusting the transformation, possibility of transformation in you creates inner world relationship. That is guru-disciple. If you have the trust, transformation is possible in you, and show the promise in your body language to me. I don't trust your words. That's the problem. Show it in body language. You'll see. My guru job and the relationship of father, mother, friend and beloved will not be contradicting, and it is not contradicting. Understand, only because I feel I am your father, I even take up this responsibility. Only I feel I am your mother, I even take up this responsibility. Because I want you as my friend and beloved, I even take up this responsibility. After making this beautiful healing stick, naturally I won't throw it away. Why am I making? To keep it in my hand. I am making you to keep it in my heart, not to throw you away. If I am making you, if I am staring at you, if I am shouting at you, if I am giving you the prayaschitta, have tremendous confidence. I am making you to wear you on me somewhere. Sometimes in my heart, sometimes in my head, sometimes in my crown, sometimes in my hand. Even if I wear you in my feet, understand, you will be liberating people. Even if I wear you in my feet, you will be worshipped by people. If you feel that your relation with me as father, mother, friend and beloved stands against your relation with me as guru, still you have not given me the confidence that I can work on you straight. You won't say no to me and run away. The moment I have that confidence, you won't say no to me and run away. You will handle the whole surgery and become the being I want, become your possibility. When you give that assurance to me in your body language, this difference, your relationship with me as father, mother, friend, beloved, and your relationship with me as guru will not be contradicting each other. It will be complementing each other. It is not that you yearn for that kind of relationship. I promise you, I also yearn. I also yearn for that kind of relationship. It's not that you are waiting for that kind of relationship. I am waiting for a longer period for that kind of relationship. You may be waiting only for last few years. I am waiting for thousands of years. Sati may be waiting for Shiva only for few years, but Shiva is waiting for Sati eternally. Understand, it is not that only you yearn and you wait for my relationship. I also wait for your relationship.
Discover the power of Kundalini Awakening at Kalpataru, a unique full-day transformational program blessed personally by rare living incarnation Paramahamsa Nithyananda. What is Kundalini? Kundalini is the tremendous potential energy hidden inside every individual, which can be awakened through initiation by an enlightened master. Once awakened, Kundalini has the power to transform every area of your life and bring you health, wealth, success, joyful relationships, and spiritual enlightenment. Harness the power of meditation and initiation. Experience a glimpse of Kundalini awakening at Kalpataru. Manifest your destiny. Every weekend at Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru.
The Ingenious Program, a field of all possibilities. The children in the Ingenious Program are directly under the guidance of enlightened Master Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Nithyananda is an incarnation and exudes the knowledge of conflict-free living. He states that enlightenment is our birthright. What an incredible gift for your child, a once-in-a-lifetime privilege to live and thrive in the energy field of all possibilities and give enlightenment to your child. Where every child can become a genius. Learning can unveil the genius in every child, provided it stimulates higher order thinking skills, positive self-esteem, teamwork, and an internal locus of control. Research has proven that holistic teaching methodologies paired with meditation stimulate whole brain functioning and result in self-directed, spontaneous, and creative lifelong learners. An enriched environment. When young children have an enriched environment conducive to early learning in life, they have higher IQ, cognitive intelligence, EQ, social emotional intelligence, and SQ, spiritual intelligence. These early experiences are critical for the development of the child. Peer pressure and destructive social conditioning can take its toll on the child. It can create negative thought patterns and destructive behaviors unless these enriching experiences are provided. An enriched environment includes whole brain activities which stimulate the utilization of both sides of the brain. The right brain is responsible for creativity, intuition, spontaneity, quantum memory, learning in a flash, and computer-like calculations. The left side of the brain is responsible for inner linear thinking and analysis. When both sides of the brain are integrated, performance is optimal. Brain yoga. Brain yoga activates the ability to balance the right and the left brain. This helps open the sixth sense. Children are given activities to balance both sides of the body simultaneously, using distinctive postures that stimulate both sides. The neurological brain patterns move from beta to alpha, increasing alertness and attention. Quantum memory. Quantum memory is a constant downloading of information without interference of the mind. Observation skills are directly related to memory skills. Reading without interference of the mind, reading at quantum speed, will lead to quantum memory without the mind getting in the way. Creative and performing arts. Dance, drama, music, sculpting, and design offered in the Ingenious program provide kinesthetic motor stimulation to engage the brainwave patterns, resulting in expanded creativity and resourcefulness. Sattvic food. Children are given the benefit of fresh sattvic food prepared to the standards according to the ancient Vedic lifestyle. The food is fresh, with fruits and vegetables. Vegetarian food creates radiant health in the body. Vedic cultural arts. Sanskrit chanting stimulates the brain to produce full brain coherence, developing clearer perception and integrated thinking. Chanting also promotes inner silence and improves the attention span. Meditation and expanded awareness. Meditation instills a deep silence in the child, resulting in deeper, richer perception and clarity in thinking. Ingenious produces the next step in evolution, a mature human being who functions at a higher state of consciousness. Expanded awareness provides the platform for a vision of all abilities of life, perfect health, prosperity, and life without conflict. What more could you ask for your child?
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings. Andrew is asking, Dear Swamiji, can you please explain what is the difference between an enlightened master and an incarnation? Enlightened master is a person who has saved himself, may be able to save few people who come in his breathing space. He's like a boat. Incarnation is like a bridge. Enlightened master is like a boat. He can help few people to cross from this shore to that shore. But an incarnation is like a bridge. Millions, billions can just cross from this shore to that shore. He leads the whole universe, whole world to the next level of consciousness. Somebody asked me the other day, Swamiji, earlier Your introduction used to say you are an enlightened master, now it says incarnation. I told him, I was always incarnation, but I never wanted to use that title till I prove that to the world. I don't want to have thatched roof and a small 2-room asbestos sheet shed and call it as Hotel Lee Meridian. But Lee Meridian was built from that building only. That is the way they start. I don't want to straight away start using the word incarnation till I prove it to the world, substantiate it with the work I do, with the contribution to the world. First, for that level contribution, that word enlightened master is enough. Now, all the devotees felt the word incarnation can be used, and I also felt I am contributing to the world. That's it.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nithyananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nithyananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
Soundarya, it is a very mystical question. When someone gets enlightened, do they get to know about everything that exists in the universe? In a way, yes. Because their whole inner space knows everything. Is everything known to them automatically? Or is it their awareness and clarity is so high that they can just access anything they want from the cosmic archives? Please understand. My inner space, my consciousness knows everything. The small buddhi which I am using to relate with you all can have access to that everything whenever it wants. My inner space knows everything, means a vast ocean. That's the cosmic archives. But the buddhi which I am using to relate with you, this has so much of high clarity and awareness, it accesses anything from that archives and gives it to you. You are asking as if both are separate level, but I tell you both are in one person at a time, one and the same. You are saying the cosmic archives is as if separate from the ability to know everything at a time. See, you are asking whether you know everything exists or you have a tool to know everything exists. You are asking, are you just a mouse which can click and download anything you want? Or are you the archive storage? I tell you, I am both. My inner space is the cosmic archive storage. The buddhi with which I am talking to you, the energy which spells in me, which casts spells in you, can access anything which it wants from the cosmic archives and share it with you. So, I am both. When I am both, anything this tongue spells, casts spells in you.
Want to get divine guidance for your life directly from an avatar? Introducing Dial the Avatar.
Nithyananda here.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda gives yet another incomparable, unique gift for the whole world.
Swamiji! I really can't believe, Swamiji.
You got practically everything and too much for a phone call.
He has opened himself and is available
You
to
had
answer
that
questions
Baba
from
Samadhi.
anyone.
Thanks. Great.
Live during the daily morning satsang.
Now, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
Starting from 8 a.m., the lucky ones who dial 080-2727-9999 get to talk directly with Swamiji. Watch all of this live at ntv.nithyananda.org.
Does the inner voice pertaining to some of these strong ideas is more louder than any other idea? Question is from Malayarasan Chellaya, Los Angeles, California.
Malayarasan Chellaya, it is something seriously wrong. Never carry ideas which do not logically make sense, are any way helpful to you. Never allow them to become louder. Never allow them to get stronger. Sometimes people come and tell me, Swamiji, I am depressed but I don't know why. I say, wow, this is cancer. You should know very clearly, or you should get out of that mood. If you don't know the reason, unfortunately you will start creating the reasons, which is dangerous. When you don't know the reason, you don't keep quiet. You start creating the reasons, which is really dangerous. I tell you, Malayarasan, you have to save yourself immediately. Decide, this month you will break this pattern. It needs immediate war foot attending. You have to declare a war on these ideas which does not make any logical sense or any way helpful to you. See, sometimes connection with Guru will not make logical sense, but it is helpful to you. You can retain that. It is beyond logic, but you should be very clear. The ideas which does not make logical sense and does not be helpful to you in any way, you should never allow, encourage, never let them even live in your inner space. Till now, 150 people have submitted their patterns on which they are going to work. When a lower court gives the judgment of hanging, Supreme Court may stop, may interfere. But when the president decides, let this fellow be hanged, nobody can stop. So I have decided to destroy your patterns. So don't worry. All the patterns will be dead. Malayarasan, you need to work on this pattern immediately in war foot, speed,